What's up, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome to the Cold Boot, where I look at new games and/or DLC. And today, taking a look at Zheros on the Xbox One, part of the January Games with Gold program. But if you don't have Xbox Live Gold, it is $19.99. So keep that in mind as I look at a Cold Boot here of Zheros, or perhaps the Z is silent, or perhaps it's pronounced Zheros. I don't actually know. But let's look in the settings real quick here. How to play, controls, audio, yeah, whatever, okay. Not much in the way of settings. Weirdly enough, this menu here, analog stick, yes. D-pad, no. Why no D-pad support for your menu? That seems like a pretty basic thing to have. Whatever. This is a 2D beat-em-up, I think. I don't actually know. We got Mike and Dorian, who is very flexible. Okay then, we're just gonna go with Mike. Mike seems pretty tough, I guess. I don't know. Slot 1, save file. So, this is launching today. It is out today. It is eventually coming to the PS4 and the PC. I don't know what the time frame on that is. I don't know what kind of launch exclusivity they have here. Perhaps they don't have any. I don't know. But I do know because it is part of the Games with Gold program that I'm getting it, you know, for free, because it's not actually. Once you stop subscribing, the games aren't free anymore. So never mind that. Whatever. This load time for whatever is not like. Hello? Did it lock up? Did it freeze? What's going on here? That. All right. Here we go. Zheros. We're not going to skip this opening cinematic. Whatever it is, that's a robot. That's some... Okay. Do we not have any audio? Or, I mean, are there no... Is there any voice work? Is Those are some pointy teeth. Okay, send the army. Got it. Not that, you know, beat-em-up games need any kind of a major, you know, serious plot outside of bad guy is bad. But I think games like Double Dragon Neon certainly set the standard on what you can do in a side-scrolling beat-em-up of that nature. So certainly, if you haven't played Double Dragon Neon, go check it out. It's pretty good. But be that as it may, this is actually going on for a little bit here, so I'm going to have a sip of my drinky drank as we move on to whatever the hell is going on here. And there I am, ready to punch robots. Look, I got nothing against punching robots. That's a thing I have done very often in my video gaming career, so that's cool. Send more robots. That's kind of, you know... Send more army. Okay, that's a cute joke. An interesting keyboard layout here. That keyboard layout is like music production, video production keyboard of just, you know, 8,000 colored keys that do different shit to make entertainment happen. I don't have one of those. Alright, so this is a 3D beat 'em up. We got no camera control here. So much in the vein of the old Capcom and Konami beat 'em ups, where, you know, you're not confined to a singular plane, and certainly like Double Dragon, where you can move up and down. But it is a full 3D. It is side-scrolling, but full 3D in our beat 'em up type stuff here. So we immediately end up in another fucking cutscene. Screen Man. All right, Screen Man. Beating him up. So we got X button punch, A button jump, Y button different punch, B is a dodge roll. So we can do some of that as they shoot me. They have guns. That doesn't seem fair that they have guns and I don't. And then collecting the little bits here. Okay, shield. That's important. Shield is left trigger. Right trigger is... Oh, I have a gun. Okay. And that's got a meter on the top under my health that recharges. Alright. Right stick does nothing. Clicking the stick does nothing. D-pad does nothing. Bumpers do nothing. Alright, well, the game didn't need to explain the controls to us. We just, you know, hit buttons and figure that shit out. Aha! I guess my ammo does not recharge. I have to actually find a recharge for it? I don't know. Can't punch that. Why can't I punch that? I want to punch that. I can punch that. That's health? Yes, health. Okay. Punch that to get health. This seems alright. This seems serviceable. I'm not gonna make a judgment call on if it's any good or not, but it seems serviceable. I think having to, like, pause to figure out where the shots are coming from is perhaps not the greatest game mechanic. Oh, that's a wall. I can't go back through. Oh, nope, you're stuck going this way. Sorry, Mike. You are stuck doing this shit. Alright, there's definitely almost a drop kick equivalent here. That's good to have. Oh. Got some of that. Do some of that. Yeah, I like that. Rejected. Yeah, having to constantly think, okay, someone's gonna shoot a fucking laser at me is kind of annoying, but I can see how it plays into the gameplay mechanic. Like, I can understand what the idea they were going for there. Honestly, if you're gonna do that, though, it should be a 360 shield, and perhaps at some point there's an upgrade for that, because, like, if you're thinking like I'm thinking, like, hey, you're trying to play it like a Platinum Games game, you want that block for projectiles to be 360, because that's going to be much better on how you handle things, instead of having to face at the... Oh, evaded. I guess, yeah, you could also just not block it, you could, you know, just use your dodge roll. What I'm saying is there are games that do this stuff that have more precise combat systems. This one, it's okay, but it's not as fluid as I would like it to be, I guess is what I'm saying there. Let's continue fighting these grunts for a little bit. Yep. That stuff, yep. Get that health. Yep. Punch them boxes. This seems okay. Like, I'm not wowed by it. I've certainly played games in this genre that were much better. But hey, considering that I didn't pay anything for it outside of my Xbox Live subscription, I really can't complain too much, you know? Now, had you, you know, not been an Xbox Live Gold subscriber and had paid $20 for this, then perhaps you might have a more valid complaint about it. But where I'm sitting here, this seems competent, serviceable. You know, it's a video game. It is doing what it wants to do, what it is setting out to do, and for what it is, you know, it seems all right. So let's play until the end of this first stage anyway, and see what any kind of a boss thing looks like here. That's kind of what I'm curious about. What is the boss situation? Because obviously, in the 2D beat 'em up genre, bosses at the end of the stage, you know, important. It needs to be visually imposing, and hopefully it will blink when it gets down to low health, because that's always fun. Oh, dodge. So I'm going to be a little bit more reckless here, only because I see health right there, so as long as there's health right there, I'm good. Explosive. Oh, those guys explode, okay. So I can be reckless there because there's health right there. Be like, yep, health, baby. Back to full health. What you got? You've got nothing. So I'm collecting things here. You can see there the square things and the circle things. I don't know what those actually are, so I guess we'll find out. No, oh come on, that's perfect spot for a hidden secret, and you don't have one there. It's even almost like a different coloring, like the lighting on there. Looks like you punch into that wall and get a secret. But no, no secret for you. Or me. That's a shame. Some of the camera stuff I'm not super keen on, like how they're shifting the camera. Like I need to be able to see what the fuck I'm doing, and taking away camera controls, not cool. So yeah, I keep forgetting to use my other punch here, which is my heavy punch. I can totally hold that. All right, learning things. So you can hold down Y and do a big old punch. Same thing with X. You can hold X and kind of do like a shunt, almost. Getting all these. Getting them all. Getting them all more health. So yeah, I'm playing on normal. I would imagine the only difference between normal and easy and hard is how much hit points they... Oh, that was... I should have gone to the right. What is that? What is that? Okay. I got a thing. Should have gone to the right there. Perhaps could have been a secret. I missed it. Well, I'm trapped now, so fucking who cares? Keep on keeping on. There we go. Can I go back up there? I can. Maybe it's a branching path. I'd be okay with that. Whoa. So yeah, there is some potential for combo stuff, but it doesn't seem too deep just yet. Obviously, you know, this is the first stage, so you're not going to unleash the full potential of any combo system right away. I mean, I guess you wouldn't. I don't know. I've played enough games like this that, you know, that seems... Alright, yeah, not too much of a branching. Like, obviously, I can go back here and fight these guys, and it'll lock me into any arena with, you know, these clowns. That's fine. More of this. Boom! I like that. Yeah, it's real easy to get hit here, because you take fucking damage from these guys pretty significantly. Boom. And they're sure as hell not dropping any health for me, but I wonder what the point of that. I mean, the green thing dropped a thing, and I picked it up, and I'm not sure what the significance of that is just yet. Again, physics. I don't know. There we go. All that shit. Give me that. Give me that. Yeah. Points. And gunfire. And something. I don't know. Am I tired? What's going on here? Oh, that was the end of the stage. No boss? Come on now. It's a beat 'em up. Where's the bosses? And I earned something on landing docks. Longest combo, guard parry. I didn't do any guard parries. Bullets deflected, evades, score, time. Next. Next is Sector 0, I guess. Oh, I see. Okay. 10 stages here in Sector 0, and then obviously after that is the wilderness, I guess? I don't know. So, RP is something... Let's go back here for a second. Let's go back. Alright, so we're earning things. I don't know what that things that you earn that you spend on. Like, I don't know what the point of that is. Like, the different point systems, I mean, they're not really explaining it quite yet. So we're just gonna hop into another stage here for a little bit longer. Spaceport. See if it's more of the same. Oh, there we go. Okay. Upgrades are RP. And we can totally use the X button to increase. There we go. More combos. Okay. YXY, evade XX. Okay. So for that, and we'll do some shield. Yes. And that spends all of our upgrade points. Then we can hit start. Yes. Okay, so there is definitely an upgrade system here to give you more combos. That's important in this kind of a game. You want to unlock more combos, be able to do more cool stuff as you make your way through the game. So we'll play a little bit more. I they were going to do a whole other stage here, and certainly these load times, not great, not great. Oh, dubstep. Wub, 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 wub. Anyhow, let's see what we got here. It's the same spot where we left off, so jump, jump. I did it. Yes, YXY combo. Awesome. Alright, I get that. Oh, nice. Nice! I like that. Now we're getting into some more Platinum Games, fucking dodge roll, fucking air combo shit. Okay, okay. Perhaps I judged this game a bit too early. There is definitely more stuff you could be doing, and unlocking more combos is certainly a big part of that. So, if you only played the first stage of this, and you're looking at this video and I played the first stage and it was kind of dumb, there is more to it. There is more here. Oops. There is a little bit more to what they have to offer here, which is good. Now, personally, action games of that nature, I am terrible at, so that just took a lot of health out of me, so I'm happy there is health here. As you move on here, hopefully they'll add more enemy variety as you continue to progress through the world here, because obviously fighting the same robots over and over again might get a bit tedious at a certain point, but yeah, I like that. They've certainly designed some interesting stuff here. There we go. Having a room clearing deal with the YXY is pretty cool. I like that. So yes, there's certainly more depth here than I had initially anticipated, so happy for that. Did I pass the health? I did. Always get the health when you can get the health. That's a good idea. Yeah, I haven't been using the gun as much as I should have, or I should be. There's certainly some gun combo stuff, I'm sure, you know, not as in-depth as, say, Bayonetta, but certainly some gun combo stuff here. Like, god damn it. I don't have guns on my feet, but I have gun. I would like a double jump. Please and thank you. Oh god. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Alright, well, whatever. What's that button? No? I can't punch it? Alright, well, that's okay. So, we're about done here. I think I've seen enough of what I wanted to see from Zheros, or Zheros, or however the hell they're supposed to pronounce it, because there apparently isn't any voice acting in this game, which, you know, that is what it is. And I think it's pretty cool. It has more to it than I initially expected, which is good. YXY. Am I doing it wrong? YXY. Oh, that's fine too. There we go. Boom, baby. Boom. I appreciate the health being here, because I'm bad at this. If you couldn't tell, I'm bad at this. But hey, I'm playing on normal, and this is not my kind of game, so. Even though I did finish The Wonderful 101, which is a great game, and that is in that Platinum Games action fighting style, and that I am not good at. But I think this is a good spot to end at. So, you've seen enough here of Zheros. This is the Cold Boot. I am your host, Attack Slug, and I will see you next time for more videos each and every day, right here on this channel. So on Xbox One is part of the January Games with Gold. So for the next 2 weeks, if you have gold, go check it out for free. But after that, $20, also going to be on PS4 and PC, I'm pretty sure. So until then, until next time, we'll see you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out.